This is Jesus saying to the church, I'm wanting intimacy with you, but we've locked him out of the bedchamber. This is the bride in bed, and the lover says, my hair is wet with the locks of night. Open to me, my love, my dove. And what does she say? Does she leap out of bed, fling the door open, and say, take me, I'm yours? No. Here's what she says. She begins to make some terrible excuses why she won't open her bedchamber to her lover standing at the door. This is the bride that's snoozing and asleep, more self-centered than meeting the needs of the master. She says to him, I'm sorry, I've already put on my nightshirt, and besides that, I'd get my feet dirty from here to the door. Wow, what a lame, sick excuse we're making. And then it says it says that the bridegroom does something. He inserts his hand into the lock of the door. Now, could he have broken the door down? Sure. He's the creator of the whole world. But he wants volunteer lovers. He wants us to respond because of his wooing. So it says he inserted his hand into the lock of the door. Now watch this. His knocking, his voice, woke her up. You believe the church has been awakened by the prophetic voice? This is all Revelation chapter 2. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. I'm screaming. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come in. So his voice had awakened the church. Revelations 2:20. But now his hand is about to arouse the church. It says he inserted his hand into the lock of the door and wiggled the lock the least little bit. And it says when he wiggled the lock, it says the deepest seat of her passion exploded. The wife laying in bed, who had been cold as a carp, disconnected. But now it says when he rattled the lock of the door, it said the deepest seat of her passion exploded. It says she leaps from the bed, runs to the door, grabs the lock of the door. And it says now her hand is dripping with myrrh. What was on him is now on her. She flings the door open. Only thing remaining of him is his fragrance. But she's already set ablaze. She runs into the streets of the city, Song of Solomon says, screaming to all the people, have you seen him in whom my heart loves? Do you think the watchman of the city said, yes, honey, he turned left there? The watchman of the city are the religious order that's trying to keep you from intimacy with Jesus. It says they caught her, ripped away her veil, and molested her. But she wouldn't stop her passionate pursuit till she finds the arms of her lover. I told you last year, this is the year God strikes the fig tree, runs the church out from under the fig tree to the apple tree. You better study Song of Solomon. Song of Solomon is Jesus wooing a sleepy, sluggish bride into passionate, fiery love with him. He's going to get us out from under the fig tree, the works of man, to the apple tree. Study Song of Solomon too. It tells us where he puts his hands on us when we finally get under the apple tree. Amazing, most intimate. Our Western world can't even start to understand and unravel it. He says he puts his hand on our waist, a certain place on our waist, and a hand on our neck. He turns our mind and turns our passion with his hands. Pretty amazing.